sat crying all alone in the bathroom. I just wanna be by your side all the time, standing tall, your hand in mine. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And have I ever mentioned I loved you from the start? I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 We got four white walls and a window with a city view, and there's no one else that I'd rather come home to. Up all night, flashing lights, counting cranes out in the sky. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And have I ever mentioned I loved you from the start? I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 You got my friends ain't crooked and I'm such a mess. Spill every drink on every dress, and you just smile, shake your head. Saw it coming 'cause you know me best. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here with you. Promise, please, you won't go anywhere without me. You got my heart. 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 We know thrills at 17, chasing every high, jumping off, no safety net. No, we be fire. I know when did we grow up and start to say no thrills, no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. I got filters in my head, locks on all my doors. Scared of losing what I have. I don't risk things anymore. When did I wake up and start to say no thrills, no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. No thrills. No thrills. my heart from racing all the time. Study all this panic in my mind. Promise, I swear I've been doing fine. No, I'm not alone and feeling like no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. In my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. Oh, oh, no thrills for me. No thrills for me. Take all your banners, they say paint them white, and promise you will wave them when the sky is falling down. We mind our manners, not our heads, but if we're honest, all of life's are miles behind us on the ground. And I wouldn't have it any other way, if I don't know a thing about love. I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, if I don't know a thing about love. I know about us. If we're naive, at least we think we're sure of something. I'm not worried up late, losing sleep at night. We drew our lines and met up right around the middle. I'll be okay as long as you're here by my side. And I wouldn't have it any other way, if I don't know a thing about love. I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, if I don't know a thing about love. I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. And I wouldn't have it any other way, if I don't know a thing about love. I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, if I don't know a thing about love. I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. I think I've been thinking too much. Hurt myself in check, but it's been one of those months where I feel everything a little too much, too deep. And I got 4 A's sitting pretty in my hand, but late at night I'm praying now the dice are gonna land until my heart is racing and I'm stressing in my sleep. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. good, I'm looking up. But baby, if I'm honest, you know I've been taking stock of every perfect little win and every close near loss I meet. And we're most fast, run all the worst stuff. And once my wheels are turning, it's just how to turn them off. So put some sugar on my ear and tell me something sweet. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. It's been a while, we haven't talked. I had some time to think us through. I promise I'm not looking for you, but here you are in all the words I thought I'd say. Have given up, but gotten lost in one good look in your two eyes. I'm on the floor. I thought that door was shut. I guess it's all that it takes. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore don't need no more. Are these feelings taking over me? Were you with both your empty arms and me with no self-control? I never stood a chance, and now I guess that it's too late. 'Cause I can barely say hello, and I know that I can hold on my peace like no hard feelings at all, and start all over again. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore don't need no more. Are these feelings taking over me? I think I love you too much. I think I miss you too much. Are these feelings taking over me? I think I love you too much. I think I miss you too much. Are these feelings start crying all alone in the bathroom. I just wanna be by your side all the time, standing tall, your hand in mine. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars, and if I ever mention I loved you from the start, I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 We got four white walls and a window with a city view, and there's no one else that I'd rather come home to. Up all night, flashing lights, counting cranes out in the sky. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars, and if I ever mention I loved you from the start, I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 You got my friends ain't crooked and I'm such a mess. Spill every drink on every dress and you just smile, shake your head. Saw it coming 'cause you know me best. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here with you. Promise, please, you won't go anywhere without me. You got my heart. 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 We know thrills at 17, chasing every high, jumping off, no safety net. No, we be fire. I know when did we grow up and start to say no thrills, no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. I got filters in my head and locks on all my doors. Scared of losing what I have. I don't risk things anymore. When did I wake up and start to say no thrills, no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. No thrills, no thrills, no thrills for me. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. Yesterday, all this panic in my mind. Promise, I swear I've been doing fine. No, I'm not alone and feeling like no thrills, no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. In my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. Oh, oh, No thrills, no thrills for me. No thrills, no thrills for me. Take all your banners, they say paint them white, and promise you will wave them when the sky is falling down. We mind our manners, not our heads, but if we're honest, all of life's are miles behind us on the ground. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. If we're naive, at least we think we're sure of something. I'm not worried up late, losing sleep at night. We drew our lines and met up right around the middle. I'll be okay as long as you're here by my side. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. I think I've been thinking too much. Held myself in check, but it's been one of those months where I feel everything a little too much, too deep. And I got 4 aces sitting pretty in my hand, but late at night I'm praying now the dice are gonna land until my heart is racing and I'm stressing in my sleep. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. I'm all good, minutes just how to turn them off. So put some sugar on my ear and tell me something sweet. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. It's been a while, we haven't talked. I had some time to think us through. I promise I'm not looking for you, but here you are in all the words I thought I'd say. Have given up, but gotten lost in one good look in your two eyes. I'm on the floor. I thought that door was shut. I guess it's all that it takes. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these
All right, everybody, it's unexpected victory time. They're up against Strictly Business tonight in the first of 3 games in a row. One today, one tomorrow, and the day after. Not all 3 today, just to clarify. Anyway, we're going to play some Counter-Strike today on Overpass, and I'm excited for it. I am your host and your play-by-play showcaster, Johnny Esports, here to talk about the action. And well, it's been a little bit of a break, so to catch you all up on kind of recent happenings here with UV1, they're on a little bit of a winning streak. I guess they're up and alive now here in ESEA main, getting things started for themselves. They've won 2 in a row here, putting them at 2-1, and they're up against Strictly Business, who are an 0-4 team right now, looking to find their first victory, but of course, unexpected victory, trying to make sure that isn't them to get things started. So we'll see how that plays out. Notable players on this team for Strictly Business. Glitchy Boy seems to be, or Cads seems to be one of the 2 leaders there, both of them kind of leading the team in frags, but of course with an 0-4 record, that it isn't statistically super hot. They're actually sitting at under 80 ADR, 75.33 for Glitchy Boy, 73.26 for Cads. Icy, meanwhile, actually has the most ADR at 80.51, but lots of assists. Definitely doesn't seem to close out kills, but of course that's just like looking at stats without actually seeing the play. It'll be difficult to see kind of how this team actually plays out. But UV1 have been coming out pretty strong as of late. They, of course, lost that very first game of the season against a very difficult team, to be frank. And then since then, they've kind of seemed to have found their footing. And maybe there was a little bit of nerves over there in that first game, it being the first game in Maine. But things have seemed to settle down. And but we did get a little bit of a break between this game and the last one. So let's see if it is sort of a reset. Like, does it feel like the beginning of the season again and they gotta kind of find themselves, or if they'll come to a slow start with that, or if they'll be just fine and pick up where they left off? That we'll find out shortly once these teams get started at it, as everyone has joined the server now. So hopefully we will get this one started soon. But yeah, it'll be definitely something to watch out for to see if they have a slow start after. Again, when was the last game? Off the top of my head, like it feels like it's been forever. It's been like a week, so it's been a while since we've seen these two teams play. But I'm looking forward to it. Getting 3 days in a row of unexpected victory, all at the same time, folks. By the way, 10 o'clock Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/unexpected victory. So it can be easy to remember where our next 3 games are, as they're all lined up nicely. And we are getting into the knife round to decide where we're at. While we're staring at these two teams getting into the knife round to figure out their sides, let's talk a little bit about Overpass. This has been traditionally a very, very good map for UV1. They are able to kind of have a lot of good change-ups and a lot of different strategies that allow them to play maybe passive, maybe aggressive. They kind of can go back and forth on it, as you see them kind of dominating this knife round here as Glitchy Boy is just running away. So they'll get their choice of side, likely to be CT, I would guess. Get themselves started there. They do have a good defense, and their ability to rotate back and forth and ability to retake is strong, given their big familiarity with this map. And is he really going to do this? Is Glitchy Boy really going to do this? He's going to hide at the back of A. It's the knife round, Glitchy Boy. I would love to get going into the regular game some point. Either way, Strictly Business lineup. You got Icy, Cads, Caliber, Glitchy Boy, and Chili. Meanwhile, your starting lineup for Unexpected Victory is Deimos, Vampy, Alphite, Egglet, and Naft, as Vampy and Glitchy Boy are staring at each other with these knives and waiting. Vampy basically waiting for the rest of the team to get here so that it is just safe to kill him. And now we will finally get this knife round over with. Bunch of stalling there. Put together by Strictly Business. And let's get started here with our first pistol round of the evening. All right. Actually get started here with our first pistol round of the evening. Once again, Unexpected Victory up against Strictly Business here on ESEA Main. Wonderful to hear you all, folks. This is a solo cast, so it definitely welcome people in chat. Love seeing people interact, and will respond to appropriate chats as I see forth during the game. So it'll be fun to get here on this one as we start with a match pause. So I had a feeling that potentially Glitchy Boy was stalling because they actually needed to stall for time, and that's why they were stalling that knife round out. And, well, hopefully we're getting started here right away, and we don't have to wait up too much longer, because we already waited so long. It's already 9:17. Or, sorry, 10:17 Eastern Time. I'm in Central, personally. But either way, it's 17 minutes after the match was supposed to have started, and we're in another pause. It's a long night. I'm very tired. I'm going to be completely honest with people. I've had 2 hours of sleep last night, and I was going to nap before this, but I just didn't. So now I'm just like, let's get this going. I want to watch a nice match of Counter-Strike here, and maybe move on from there. But right now, we're just getting pause after pause after pause. But there you go. Freeze time. Cancel. If it pauses one more time, I will put the BRB screen up, because there's only so much just talking nonsense I can do to myself. But if we're getting in there, we're actually going. All right, here we go. Pistol round finally beginning between Unexpected Victory and Strictly Business as we watch Naft come up to heaven and make their way down towards the B side. They look like they are 5 stacked over here, walking in through water here, so the hit might be towards B indeed, as we watch Deimos here in heaven with this USP. Execute is starting to come down here. They're starting to try to smoke him off, but Deimos hits the shot before the smoke goes down, taking down Glitchy Boy with a nice little headshot there. Icy now trying to turn the wrong corner, but hits their own teammate, doing 49 damage to Caliber, but Alphite's taking a decent amount of damage themselves as they get chunked out of here a little bit. Naft comes around the corner and finishes off a couple of them. Naft looking to go nuts here. Gets Chili down to 2 HP. Eventually gets taken down by Deimos, and Naft finishes off one more as we get our Naft cam early in the game. 3 frags for Naft on the pistol round, 2 for Deimos. An Unexpected Victory up to a 1-0 start after a clean pistol round win. Remember how I was tracking pistol rounds? I completely forgot now. It's been too long. I don't remember Unexpected Victory's pistol rounds record at this point. So, rest in peace that. I was wondering how long I was going to actually remember it. And I could double check and go back, but I'm not that tryhard. Vampy gets in there. He's just going to spray down 2 of them before finally being taken down by Caliber, but definitely got a ton of damage done here. Caliber picks up the SMG from him, so at least gets that for eventually taking down Vampy. But let's see how this proceeds. We're now into a 4v3, and Icy's already down to 13 HP. Caliber lit up a little bit too as well, and they're gonna have to come around here with pistols and that one SMG they stole. They're going down long A now, and we'll see who meets up with them. Potentially Egglet first, who's now actually starting to look down short, but we'll peek over here. Does see them now. It's gonna start off here with a flash. They're getting right onto it now. Egglet pre-fires and then sprays down 2, turns around and grabs a 3rd. Egglet popping off on the round. 3K for him, of course, 2 for Vampy earlier. Puts Unexpected Victory up at this 2-0 start. But now we're getting rifles in Strictly Business's hands. Strictly Businesses. SB. They're getting AKs here, a little bit of bonus here for Unexpected Victory. If they can try out it a little bit here, they might be in okay shape, but of course they'll have the AK player power advantage right now here in this round for Strictly Business. But Vampy says, I don't care, I bought the M4, so able to match that mono in mono right there. Glitchy Boy, though, eventually taking down Egglet, so that's going to put us back to a 4v4 as we watch Vampy make their way over here to bathroom. Here's Cads over by Monster, throwing out a flash to those at Squeaky, letting them get access to water there, as Alphite is hanging out with Naft here near Monster as well. And that entrance through short B. Throwing a nade towards there in case that does anything, but we know that won't hit anyone. Vampy, meanwhile, has moved up further through bathroom, but they're all waiting pretty patiently right now for Strictly Business. But Vampy's going to make their way through Connector. Gonna see if they're able to get behind here. Finds that one shot there. Chili's gonna look back, wants to see if they can deal with anything. They're trying to move through Monster here, but Naft answers at least one. Cads gets the trade. Alphite takes down Cads. Demos now cycles on over here to take down Chili and finish off the round. 3-0 start here for Unexpected Victory. They'll even steal a couple AK-47s for their efforts there, so this will be a round they don't have to spend too much money in. Strictly Business, meanwhile, likely to save here. They're going to just grab some Teagles, stay at around the $2,000 mark, and see if they can get any sort of picks here. So nice early start for Unexpected Victory. They've already got themselves some nice rifles. They're running through that Molly there. And Vampy, ever the aggressor, gets this boost here that he loves so much, and he's able to pick down 2. One more is coming through water, and Vampy just takes them out just like fish in a barrel. Vampy getting it done here on the anti-eco. Moves back towards Monster, but the last 2 remaining here for Strictly Business are way back in base, essentially, as we watch Icy come back here to get the bomb. Caliber moving up bathroom, trying to find a pick for themselves now. Looking for a 1D, any sort of effort there. Misses their shot, though, and Damos turns the corner and one-taps them, leaving Icy by themselves 1v5. Vampy will meet up with them. Not able to land a shot on Vampy whatsoever. Completely clean round. Vampy with 4K there on that one. Great anti-eco there. They didn't take a single point of damage in there. Now you know, you go, yeah, you got a 4K against Nico, whatever, but to do it that cleanly is good work for Unexpected Victory. We're getting a rifle round here now for Strictly Business, an important one for them. They need to slow down the momentum for UV1 if they want a shot at this one, because as of right now, it looks like UV1 are a cut above. But let's see if Strictly Business have an answer here on this one. They got full utility and AKs. They're looking to see if they could find any sort of picks here. Trying to play back. But UV1 also playing back. Noted how earlier I was talking about how they have a good job of having a lot of different options on this map. Throwing different looks at opposing teams is giving them an advantage here, even in this division. I talked a lot last season about how their ability to just do different things all the time gave them an advantage just in IM, and that's still coming true here. Demos flashing in case anyone starts to come up, but no one moving out yet. Icy fires at Egglet, who jiggle peek there. Eglet goes about him again, but Icy this time will get the advantage. So we'll get an early pick here for Strictly Business. They'll go in here 5v4, maybe make this hit towards the A site that Damos currently here is watching. Here he goes, Damos flashing for himself. He's got a second flash, so he'll fire that off. But push not yet coming. 33 seconds left to go in this round. Strictly Business maybe thinking they needed to find one more pick to get things going, but they're going to have to move soon. Alphite's going to throw a molly towards short. And with only 22 seconds left to go, the execute's got to happen now. Strictly Business now starting to move in here. Damos gets taken down by Caliber, so the execute working out well. Vampy in back of bank while Icy plants the bomb in the smoke. 5v3 here, UV1. Numbers disadvantage here for the retake as we watch Icy make their way back and forth. Vampy still in back of sight. Glitchy Boy gonna be right here, get taken down by Vampy. So great play by Vampy to just walk onto the site and find one more frag here. The rest of UV1 are now getting on site here. Naf's gonna pick up this AK, throw down a nade towards this. Alphite just walks up and takes one head off. Naf's gonna finish off another one. Alphite sitting here waiting for Cats to peek and takes him down. They defuse the bomb. Still one left here. Vampy will clean up that last one, and a great retake by Unexpected Victory to put themselves up 5-0. Whew. A decent amount of action there in that one. UV1 shutting it down. Vampy already with 10 frags here in this one. But everyone right now on UV1 are clicking well here tonight, and that's what you'd love to see if you're a part of the UV1 hopeful. Rapture is coming. How are you guys today? We're doing good. It's been a good start here for UV1. Hope you're doing good as well. Chilly now. Here with Glitchy Boy trying to move through Squeaky there. They get their way through. Naf starts firing to the boards and gets an early pick. Heads up play there. Chili trying to fight back through those boards. Naf takes a little bit of damage, but won't count. Vampy's jumping and peeking here. Sees Chili. It's going to force them back now. And right now, Strictly Business don't have a lot of answers. But Cats make their way through Monster. Almost surprised Eglet, but Eglet with the quick turnaround is able to take him down. 3v5 now. UV1 with the numbers advantage. Chili sees another jump peek there. Then fires towards those boards to trade back that kill and Naf got earlier. Still a 4v3 in favor of Unexpected Victory. As we have 40 seconds left in this round as we watch Vampy go towards Heaven. Damos here hanging out on the A site. Here's a smoke from Chili. Do they start to try to make the hit through short here? It looks like it is. Flash is coming through as well. Alphite just swings on over, finishing off Caliber. Eglet still watching over Monster. Here's the bullets firing, takes down the bomb carrier. Alphite will finish off one more. Unfortunately, Alphite goes down to some fire from Icy, but it is a 6-0 lead here for Unexpected Victory. Fresh off a Ronda-Vision stream, ever watch one? I have not, Rapture. What I have watched is UV1 dominate this game so far. Gonna put another eco into Strictly Business here, so another clean anti-eco here should put UV1 up 7-0. But an eco win would breathe life into Strictly Business, so that's what they're thinking about right now. Vampy, though, immediately wanted to shut that down. He's aggressively positioned over here in Fountain, not even letting them get out of their base, essentially. Icy does see Vampy there, and Vampy's looking the wrong way. Hits a couple shots, or one shot, getting them down to 60, but can't quite finish him off. Chili does eventually finish off Damos, but Vampy still being a nuisance here, takes off one more. Caliber eventually able to take down Vampy, but that's going to lead us to a 3v3. But honestly, good eco so far. They're able to get a couple picks here. They pick up an AK here now on Caliber. They're going to grab another rifle here. So this round is wide open. Cad's the only one still with a deagle right now. Icy looking to make their way through A main. Just walking up and checking corners. Everyone in UV1 playing back here on the A side currently. Icy starts us off with a smoke. Tries to give them access, but Eglet peeks out. takes him down. Alpha now behind yellow truck here. Is going to jump towards the smoke and just fire at it, taking down 2. Unexpected victory. 7-0 lead there, but a couple picks from Strictly Business is not nothing. They'll be able to buy up here in this round. This does feel like a must-win here. Ron Division is so good. Literally the most progressive thing I've watched, and I absolutely love it. I'll have to Google what that even is later, to be honest. I'll check it out sometime, Rapture. You got a 5-stack here. Vampy's going to meet them with an op. He takes down 1, but he's down to 1 HP. Misses the second shot, so maybe has to back off from that point. But no, refuses to. Is still playing around here with Chili. Chili tries to jump and force another shot there, but that shot was hit by Vampy. Here's Cads now moving through pipe. He's going to take down Vampy finally. Still 4v3 in favor of UV1. Eglet's watching over heaven. Caliber's going to move back and grab this bomb. So now maybe they think, okay, well, sort of the person who's been more or less the star tonight is down. So through to the business, might thinking they got a shot here. But again, like I said, everyone's been clicking so far, including Alphite over here, is 7-1. Here's Cads maybe thinking about going through Monster, sees the smoke there. Makes it difficult to move forward. Alphite throwing down another smoke towards short. The smoke on Monster has cleared as Eglet is watching it. Cads thinking about peeking. Eventually does, and Eglet cleans out that one. 4v2 now, UV1 favored. Naft here down 20 HP, still watching short while Strictly Business are starting to rotate around. Going to go through A main. Leading the charge is Icy. Caliber right behind him. Deimos, meanwhile, behind this yellow truck is going to flash and then punish Icy. Caliber's right there too. Deimos doesn't miss. 8-0 lead here for UV1. One of the cleanest games I've ever seen them play. And that's a caster curse if I've ever heard it. So let's see here. Rifle round here again for Strictly Business. They're trying to fight their way back into this one, but have yet to be able to answer anything UV1 do. Alphite taking a solid amount of damage to those bulwarks. He's down to 25. He's going to move away from that one. Icy, meanwhile, starting to move up along A. Going to leave the bomb behind. Ooh, Vampy gets the boost. Finds another beautiful shot onto Glitchy Boy. Vampy just not missing in this game. Cads, meanwhile, nice shooting themselves. Finishing off Naft with that one. Icy, ooh, just looking up. Did not see Eglet creep right below them. 4v3 in favor of UV1 still. Alphite get a smoke off short. Strictly Business trying to decide what they do here in this one. Chili trying to see if anyone goes for an aggressive peek again, because UV1 have done it a few times, but so far, right now, that's not the case. Alpha get a re-up that. Cads walk through Monster, found one frag, but eventually taken down by Alphite. They try to run through this fire, but will get punished for that. They take down Alphite at least, but Vampy finishes off the last frag. 9-0 lead here for Unexpected Victory. And getting a few picks just isn't good enough now with the win streak UV1 are on. They just have so much cash that it just doesn't even matter. Keep your business. Gonna save here for another round. Unexpected Victory. Well, I talked about how, hey, well, I wonder if the long break is gonna lead them to a slow start. Not the case here for UV1, up 9-0 and cleaning up this game so far. Eglet, meanwhile, is having a good round. Everyone's having a good round. It's like it's an easy narrative to talk about. Everyone's playing this well. No one has really missed anything. Eglet is gonna peek around this corner and just nail another shot onto Caliber. Naf, meanwhile, wants to match that performance, starts walking up aggressively. Sprays down one, tries to transfer onto Icy. Icy doing a decent amount of damage. Naf down to 10 HP now. Naf, though, still staying in there strong. Chili has come to join this. attack. Deimos and Eglet, though, come and help out their boy, taking out a couple. Now finishing off one more. UV1 into double digits already. 10-0 lead. I like to think that UV1 were like, Johnny had 2 hours of sleep. We'll try to make this a quick night for him. Just absolutely dominating performance here. Strictly Business. This is another buy here they have in now with full AKs. We haven't seen an op yet in this game. Oh, no, that's a lie. Vampy had that op for that one round. Never mind. Speaking of Vampy, he's up in here, getting a nice nade to hit onto Icy, taking him down to 42. Eglet, meanwhile, is positioned pretty far up. Sees them take down their teammate, but Eglet picking off 2 more. Eglet playing like a madman. Vampy is able to pick off 1, but that ends up being a trade. Still, though, with Eglet's 2 frags, they're up 3-2 here in this round. Alfight now, the one going aggressive, looking towards Alley, but the 2 of them are in connector right now. Starting to walk their way through that. Will they go through Squeaky or go up? They've tended to head towards A main, but right now are just hanging here to see if they get a pick on anyone moving through. No, they start going through Squeaky. And they'll start moving through B short. Alfight will meet up with them. They're looking up towards heaven, but Alfight takes down 1. Cads able to quickly turn around and pick up 2 for themselves. So now we're in a 1v1 situation here as Cads plants this bomb. Smokes comes out. Cads trying to cover their escape here. Cads with a quick finger gets 3K on this round. Wins the first round for Strictly Business. They're still back down by 9. UV1 up 10-1, but there's a big first round win there for Strictly Business. Monkey off their shoulder for that, but now we're getting an op here for Vampy. We saw him do pretty good work in connector last time. See if that's all the same again. Default put out here by Strictly Business. They're trying to see if they can get themselves a nice pick again. I need strong individual performances like we saw last round for them to try to climb back here in this game. Vampy, though, just watching over with this op. Back of B. Deimos, meanwhile, sitting in A here with Eglet. Waiting for anything. Icy jump peeking here. There we go. Finally gets up. Third try they got up there. And then picked off Eglet. Pretty convenient timing for... Was that Icy that got that frag? Yeah, Icy there. So we got a 5v4. Strictly Business looking to pick off 2 rounds in a row here. And at the very least want to send a message that they're here to play. If they win the majority of rounds here to end the half, that at least gives them a little bit of momentum. So maybe it won't just be an early clean night as Chili walks up and finds Deimos. That was flashed by their own teammate there. Vampy still with that op. They're onto this B site now. Trying to get it down. Glitchy Boy takes down Naft. Alfight is going to answer one of them. But there's 4 more to go. Icy will take them down. Vampy now by themselves. And this is an interesting one. As a quick scope from Vampy, we'll pick up 1 more. Turns around to see if anyone tries to come in from behind. Cads will be walking there. Vampy tries to go for another quick scope, but misses that shot. Ooh, tries again. Won't hit that one there. Big 2 rounds in a row there for Strictly Business. Like I said, there's a couple rounds left here in this one. 3 actually in total. If Strictly Business win the majority of these, they send a message that they're ready for the second half, and it's not just going to be easy pickings here. UV1 now. Also to note, if they lose another one, their money starts getting awkward for them. Got Deimos in the op now this time. Oh my gosh, Naft, what is happening over there? Autodirector failing me, not switching over to what just happened as Naft took down 2 that looked like they were trying to come through Monster. shooting through the boards happening. Naft wanting to make a huge play. We got Naft cam on. Naft's got another one. He's got 3. Do we just leave Naft cam on? Is that what this is for, this rest of this round? We know sometimes when Naft strings a couple frags in a row, they like to go for it. They're going to start walking up towards Cads and take him down. It's 4 for Naft. Picks up an AK. It's going to see Caliber there and takes him down. Ace from Naft to shut down the 2-0 run from Strictly Business. So much of this round has been about Vampy popping off there, but everyone has been playing well, Naft included, able to pick up a giant ace. So sad didn't get to see the first 2 frags, but at least we picked up the last 3. Great play by Naft, as I almost dropped my mic. Too excited. 11-2 lead here for Unexpected Victory. Some momentum, some hope built by Strictly Business in the past couple rounds, but then they met up to the Naft wall. Vampy here tries to put up a wall themselves, but ends up just being a 1-for-1 trade. Something you'll take on the T side almost every time. Especially when you take on a player like Vampy on a 1-for-1 trade. Flash towards Monster to help out Alfight there. Meanwhile, Icy sees Egglet trying to get in behind them. So now they've got themselves a numbers advantage as Icy drops the bomb and heads towards short A. Icy has been pretty clutch in recent rounds. There's a smoke from Alfight that didn't quite hit where they wanted. And now they start moving towards A main. As Chili's going to start this off with a smoke towards it, and will flash for the team. Deimos tries to time out that first op shot. Misses that one, but hits the second. Finds themselves a third. Naft contributes, but taking out the other one that was trying to get in behind Deimos. So they've got themselves a 3v1 as Cads is by themselves here. The bomb is down over on the A site, so Cads, if they want any hope of winning this round, will have to do it 1v3 and get that bomb. Naft walks right up to him, though, and gives some hope. Both members of UV1. Well, we're on half HP. I was going to talk about that, but Deimos closes it out there with a no-scope. 12-2 lead here for Unexpected Victory. Very awkward buy for the last round for Strictly Business. Icy had the most cash left of them. He's going to spend everything they can. And they're going to buy what they can there on Strictly Business to try to see if they can string together one more round here. But UV1 have opened things back up. And again, it looked like there, when Strictly Business won 2 in a row, that maybe they were going to string together something here. If it ended up being a 10-5 round half after it starting 10-0, you definitely could have made a case here for comeback, but right now Strictly Business are pretty far behind. But if they can take down at least one more round here, that'll do something for their confidence going in the second half. Well, there's something to do for your confidence as Cads picks up that shot on Vampy. Deimos, though, if Caliber peeks here, well, Deimos saw him through the glass of the truck and then came out and took him down. So good play by Deimos with the op. They're potentially thinking about moving towards the B site, as Chili is right around this corner from Alfight. So is Cads. Oh! Alfight with the jump peek gets met with a bullet in the face. Egglet, meanwhile, looking down long A, takes a bit of chip damage there. Throws out another smoke. Try to deter any sort of push. Here comes Icy, gonna go back and get the bomb with 35 seconds left here in this round. They're picking it back up and maybe looking towards the B site hit. Here's Cads with the Galil on 22 HP, moving up through short. The rest of them are moving through Monster. 3v3 here in the waning moments of this round. Deimos with the op, though, tries to tie that one out. Nafto will complete the frag. There's Deimos taking down Cads. Icy gets taken out by Naft, who picks up another 2k there, and that will send us to a 13-2 lead for UV1 after the first half. We'll switch sides and see if UV1 will end this game quickly or not. Hot start for UV1, obviously 10-0. As good as you can do through 10 rounds. There's some observation for you. I'm going to take a sip of water after that. It was a beautiful ace by Naft. After Strictly Business had won a couple in a row to bring it to 10-2. And then it was back to all UV1 show as they ran away with the remaining rounds after that. Putting us in this comfy 13-2 lead here for UV1. But I seem to remember a 14-1 game. Yeah. Only so many times I can go back to that well. UV1 are doing good. We're trying our best not to cast a curse them in any sort of way, but they're doing good. And I think anyone would tell you that. We'll see if we can get Naf for an interview after the game, assuming they close out this one nicely. They only need 3 more rounds. They could do it with the pistol round and close out this game quickly. But Strictly Business, we'll see if they're willing to go. You can see like shades of skill from them. Icy has had moments where they popped off. But you can kind of tell that they just aren't as coordinated as UV1. They just did a lot of pushes towards short A and made very little adjustments. They couldn't handle the change-ups that UV1 threw at them when someone would play aggressive and give them different looks, and then Strictly Business would just never felt comfortable. They wanted to be default heavy, I think, and find picks, but they just like were never comfortable and couldn't get anything going. So let's see what they got here now that they're on the CT side. Notably easier CT map than T. Vampy though. Just picks off ahead immediately to get this one started. Deimos getting some shots onto Glitchy Boy as well, taking them down to 41 HP. So things not getting easier for Strictly Business as we watch NAF make their way towards Connector. Cads looking to walk through here. Meets up with Naft and takes him down. But then Alfight avenges their teammate. Here's Deimos throwing down the smoke as they sit in water here. Egglet with the bomb is back near Monster. Caliber looking back and forth, having to deal with a few. Gets a nice headshot, take down Egglet, but now has to deal with Deimos and Alfight charging at him. Unable to grab that. They did take down one, but Alfight finishing off Caliber. Here's Vampy turning back and taking down Glitchy Boy. 2 frags in this pistol round. Chili, last one standing, 1v2. Bomb being planted here, but Vampy's going to start shooting at Chili. And we'll take him out. 3K for Vampy on the pistol round. 2 for Alfight, giving UV1 the 14-2 lead. They should be able to buy up nicely here. And Strictly Business have decisions to make. They probably got a force, I would imagine, just with the score or what it is. So they'll buy some Deagles here, buy some SMGs and as much utility and armor as they can. Strictly Business just trying to make something happen, trying to scramble here and get back into this game. But down 12 rounds is not an easy task as Alfight starts making their way through Playground here with Vampy. They play their way carefully through there. Glitchy Boy meets up with Deimos. Hits their second shot right in the head of Deimos, so that will give them the early pick that Strictly Business needed. Egglet, meanwhile, heading back to a T-spawn to pick up the bomb. Spread out right now are UV1, trying to find some picks. I see there. Jump peeking. Chili, meanwhile, is going to climb back up these stairs, get themselves to the back of A. They're starting to get through here on the site, but Caliber will take down Vampy, but not before Vampy at least took down Icy. Still a 4v3. Now it's a 3v3 as Naps is taking down Cats. Chili, meanwhile, we'll see Alfight make their way around the smoke, hit that shot, then hit the next one. Great play by Chili there with 2 frags. Glitchy Boy with a couple as well. Caliber with 1 will give the round to Strictly Business. They win after losing the pistol. It's always impressive to see that. Forwards a couple rifles now here as we see Glitchy Boys got themselves an M4. Moss there. A couple more SMGs. UV1 Gotta make a decision here on this one. They got a hero rifle with Alpha on the AK. Glitchy boy just waiting, see what happens, but Squeaky here. His Kaz is here as well. Naft is just playing on there. Glitchy boy gets the boost. Naft trying to shoot him through that wall. Naft tries to play real aggressive. Gets Kaz down to 1 HP, but gets taken down. Smoke's coming through there. Alphite firing at that. Ooh. Kaz at 1 HP. That definitely could have hit them. They at least did damage onto Glitchy. Meanwhile, here's Egglet starting to peek through long A. It's been a good defense so far for Strictly Business. Can they do on the CT side what UV1 did to them, though? They got themselves off to a decent start. But Deimos hitting that shot. Alphite grabbing another one there. The one person with the AK. Here's Kaz picking this M4 back up. Calibor and Kaz team up for a couple. Kaz grabbing another. Taking out Deimos, leaving Egglet to go down to Calibor in the end. So a couple rounds in a row. Strictly Business winning this half so far, 2-1. Overall game score, though, is 14-4 for Unexpected Victory. Who will need to save here? So Strictly Business could take down another clean round here if they execute on their anti-eco. And we could have ball game. It's a dominating lead, but UV1 just gotta find a way to pick up 2 more rounds. Icy jumps up here and finishes off Naft. Going back to the well, trying to find another one here, but Alphite will take him back. 4v4 as we watch Egglet starting to make their way to party. Egglet and Deimos here, trading some equipment. Alphite still hanging on to their Deagle. But Deimos on the M4. Got one in Glitchy Boy too. Can Deimos get it done with one M4 and Dream? Deagles for everyone else on Unexpected Victory with 50 seconds left to go here on this round. Chili firing through those boards. Because often it gets you free damage. Vampies made their way to connector, looking at Squeaky now. As we check out Cads holding down the A site with their partner in Calibor. 30 seconds left. UV1 starting to move through short A. 20 seconds left as of now. Are they running out of time here? Do they got to make a move? Molly's coming out, and here they come running in. Calibor gets started, taking down one. Cat take down another, but here's Egglet, able to hit one shot, but is it enough? Vampy now has to do it against 2 more. Is going to be able to pick up an AK here. If anyone can do it, Vampy can. Moving straight up towards them. Round is going to run out, though, as Glitchy Boy also finishes off Vampy. Strictly Business here, with a few rounds in the second half. 14-5, still the lead for UV1. Vampy was just trying to do more damage to their economy there at the end of that round. They weren't winning it at that point. But if Vampy were able to pick off like one more frag, how huge would that potentially have been? 4 AKs on this round for Unexpected Victory. Just got Egglet down to that Deagle. As Chili and Cads are holding down the B site. Support from heaven. Icy jump peeking over here on the A site. UV1 yet to move anywhere really. Deimos now coming back and grabbing this bomb. Egglet fires to that smoke. Vampy taking a ton of damage to these boards. They're down to 4 HP. Glitchy Boy hits a beautiful shot into Egglet. Alphite starting to aggress through short. Deimos trying to come to the monster at the same time, but gets taken down. They had the bomb to note. Alpha takes his nade to the face, down 33 HP, but shoots Cads in the face. Naft is also contributing, taking down another. They'll also pick up this bomb as they walk through Monster. 2v3. So we watch Icy reload their M4 and re-up the smoke. But here comes more smokes as Naft with the spray control is able to take down one more. Icy, though, picking off Alpha. It's going to leave Naft by themselves with their 8 HP. Icy just beyond this smoke here. Naft able to find them, taken down. Caliber tries to hit him with the op. Fake defuse. Oh, but Caliber there waiting for it. Takes him down. Is that 3 in a row now here? Actually, 4 in a row for Strictly Business. He actually put UV1 on max loss bonus, so... Don't look now, folks, but Strictly Business are definitely making a game out of this one. 4-1 lead in the second half. UV1 sole win coming from that pistol round. We're getting scouts and deagles as they're starting to rush through Monster. Got to go through all this fire here. Aglet picks off one. Somehow Naft is still standing, and that's enough for them to pick up one more shot. Cad's able to get on the Alphight, but Deimos trades that one right back. 3v2 suddenly in favor of UV1, despite them having to run through fire. But now can they run through ice as Naft gets taken off by Icy. 2v2. Bomb is planted. M4 is picked up by UV1. Here comes Icy. Been one of the better performing players for Strictly Business. Deimos gets caught. Vampy, though, finishes off Icy, so we're down to a classic 1v1. Vampy trying to play around this pillar. Here's the footsteps. And takes advantage. Takes him down. Great play by Vampy to get them on match point. That'll be 9 in a row as they're up 15-6. Raptures with the 16-14 incoming. You never know. But UV1 take down a huge round there. Very important one for them. They just gotta win one more. And right now, this is the prime time to do it. As Strictly Business have an awkward buy. Alphight with the quick hands. Takes down Chili with the help of Vampy. So they got themselves number advantage in what might be the last round of this half. Icy stabs their teammate. And keeps on running by. Minute 25 left to go on this round. Jump peeking going on, trying to see if they're over in water. A couple of them are. Here's a flash hitting Cads in the as they try to play around this pillar. Vampy gets big pick moving through Monster. Do they keep going forward now? Can Cads answer it? Cads tries to turn the corner. Eventually takes him down. Alphight trades. And with the numbers advantage, they'll take that. 4v2 left here. They start making their way towards the side. Caliber's got that scout. But what can Icy do with this MP9 as Aglet turns around the corner and somehow takes down Aglet, but it's down to 19 HP. Turns around, finishes a Naft and Alphight. Icy's a hero today. But in the end, Deimos shuts it down and shuts down the heroic effort as UV1 will win this one pretty clean, all things considered. And gigantic win for Unexpected Victory as they pick up their third of the young season here in ESEA Main. Let's see if we get a quick interview with the man with the ace in aft. But it was another strong game here from UV1 as they've now picked up 3 wins in a row. I'm joined by Naft. How you doing, my dude?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good. You guys made an easy night for me. Appreciate that since I'm a little sleep deprived.
As am I, so
Yeah.
I guess that was kind of nice to get an easy one like that.
Yeah, sometimes they are. I know, like, obviously, like, the reason you even play competitive sports because, like, close games and just coming out clutch in those times are great. But every once in a while, isn't it just good to just stomp someone and just feel really good with them?
Oh yeah, I know. It's honestly, it's kind of a nice pace changer because, like, sometimes you just, like, scrims might not be going great sometimes. It's just nice to go into the server and everything just worked out. It honestly didn't feel like they were ready at all, though.
Yeah. Well, it's tough. It's put fairness on them. They're an 0-4 team, just probably just like a cut below you guys, but still to get the job done is very, very important. You go up 10-0 to get things started. They actually win 2 rounds in a row, but then we put on the NAFT cam as we saw you pull up the ace. We actually missed the first 2 frags on stream.
I didn't even know I aced it. I didn't know I aced until they told me I aced.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, well, it's funny because on broadcast when I saw it happening and I saw you get the 3rd frag, I was like, sometimes when NAFT has this many, he knows it and then starts going for it. So it's funny you tell me that you didn't even actually know, and then you just but you still clutched it out and was able to take that down. So it was a nice ace. You'll at least get to watch the last 3 frags if you watch the replay on stream here, but it was a good one, and I'm not sure what else to even talk about specifically in this game, because obviously it was just kind of domination. But let's talk about the season as a whole so far for you guys. You suffer the first loss, really good team up in that first game, but have been on a roll since then, now picking up 3 wins in a row. What after that first loss, did you guys change anything to start making you guys come back together, or was it just a slow start?
I honestly think we just need to work on Dust 2.
That's fair.
I just think we need to work on Dust 2. I think it might be the weakest map in our pool right now.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. We only tested it to a couple good teams.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you of course have had Overpass, which is just a very good map for you guys. 3 maps in a row here, and obviously W's in all of them. But yeah, Dust 2 is a tough one sometimes. That's why sometimes people avoid it, just because like sometimes like lesser teams just with a great player can kind of shine in Dust 2, and it can make it rough. So it'll be interesting to see if you guys get into that next time. You'll be on Inferno tomorrow. Another map I've noted has been pretty good for you guys. So hopefully that goes off pretty well. But is there anything else you want to say to the folks that are listening in chat here, Neft?
Not really. I guess thanks for coming to watch.
Rapture is calling you out and saying, learn the MP9 spray. What do you have to say to him?
I didn't even know I bought an MP9.
I don't even know when he's talking about that, but whatever. We'll move on from that. You got the big W. You got the big ace. Congratulations, Naft. We'll see you next time, my dude.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
Cheers, mate. All right, folks, that was that. Another big win for Unexpected Victory. As I mentioned, they've picked up 3 in a row here on Overpass. We're back tomorrow. We'll be in Inferno going up against Flashy. That's a team also with an 0-3 record, so we'll see if UV1 can continue their winning streak or if they'll give them their first win. Quick shout out to our partners, Fade Grips, fadegrips.store/discount/UV1 for 20% off there. Zydax. You can also get yourself a computer over there, mbsy.co/Zydax/unexpected victory. Athlete Labs, you can get yourself 10.5% off with code UV1. Chairs for gaming, if you need yourself a nice little gaming chair, UV1 for 10% off there. And Evo 9X, get those sweet jerseys, those sweet UV1 jerseys. You get 10% off there with, again, code UV1. Well, folks, I've been Johnny Esports this whole time. It was a nice victory here for UV1 as they go up 3-1 on the season. Let's see if they can make it 4 tomorrow. Same channel, twitch.tv/unexpectedvictory. Same time, 10 o'clock Eastern. We'll see you all there, folks. Ciao.
Promise I do.